Greetings and welcome to part 12 of the Clarinet series. You have finished Essential Elements Book 1. Very proud of you, by the way. Now we're going to talk about what to do now. If you're my student in 4th or 5th grade, I have had 4th graders finish this before, 5th graders finish this before, then you are a gold belt. Congratulations. But now it's kind of like, what do I do now? Well, the first thing you can do is you can play through all the songs you skipped in Book 1. By this point, you know all the concepts, so it'll just be good practice sight reading, things you haven't seen before. It's a great skill to have. The second thing I would do is I would talk to your parents about buying you Essential Elements Book 2 for B-flat clarinet, because you will need that in middle school. In 6th grade, we start all of the middle school students in Book 2. So you'll need that. You can get a head start, start from number 1, and just play all the exercises, get as far as you can. Can only help you. And there's also new concepts. And if you're my student, I'll be helping you out with those in your lessons as well. The next thing you can do is you can contact me, and I will give you an all-county solo for New York State. Our elementary festival is in January. So I'll give you a solo, and then you can play it for an adjudicator. And it's a really great experience to play your instrument for a professional on your instrument. I'm not a professional clarinet player. I play trumpet, but I do teach clarinet, so I know it pretty well. But there are people who've spent their lives, who've spent 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever years playing this instrument every day, and they are phenomenal teachers, and they can give you some great pointers. So I would definitely suggest getting an all-county solo if you have finished this book. Another thing you can do is if you turn to page 46 in your book, you can expand your palette of tones, if you will. So there's a fingering chart on page 46, and what I would suggest you do is find C. The first C, it would be, let's see, on the third line on page 46, that first C. And then you're going to go backwards. Go down as low as you can. Notice that some notes have alternate fingerings on there. I would make yourself familiar with both. In Book 2, we'll talk about the correct fingering for the full chromatic scale going like all the way up and down the instrument. But for now, just familiarize with these extra notes. And then go as high as you can. You can see how often I play those last notes. Woo! But that takes you up through all the notes. And just go as high as you can. Don't ever hurt yourself when you're doing it. Just do the best you can. And then you'll find that, every week or two, you might add an extra note to your palette. And then when you're playing harder music, you'll be like, I already know that. Yes! So those are the things I would suggest you do. By Book 2, go through and play things you haven't played out of Book 1. Expand your range. Get an all-county solo. Those will get you right on the right track. Another thing you can do is if your parents are up for it, you could always find yourself a private clarinet teacher, a professional on your instrument that works with you one-on-one on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. They have such fantastic experience that they can really bring you to that next level as well. Congratulations on finishing the clarinet module. Keep up the great work, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.